live, Arnold? Are we live yet? Are we on? I mean, can you give me one spaghetti leg up? Just let me know. Huh? Oh, hey! Didn't you tell me, Arnold? Come on, man. Today's powerful news update. Right here. Apex Legends. Dataminers uncover a survival mode and hover tanks in today's powerful news update. Diligent dataminers continue to root out all of Apex Legends secrets, along with the possibility of solo and duo modes. It looks like a survival mode could also be on the horizon. Casement. Apex DVR discovered references to both survival and team deathmatch modes in Apex Legends files. At the moment, the game only contains a squad mode and single, albeit massive, map. Real Apex Leaks did a bit more digging and covered additional details shared with Gaming Intel. According to the files, the survival mode will feature an NPC crowd that reacts to players by cheering them on, giving standing ovations and booing. Commentary will accompany the matches too, judging the performance of the survivors. I find the game stressful enough without an audience, honestly, so I think a few boos and jeers would finally break me. A list of names also appears, apparently not playable characters or references to host NPCs, but it's not clear what impact choosing one will have on the match. It looks like kill replays will play during survival mode too, letting you relive your murder. What players will actually have to do during the mode is still a mystery, although at one point it may involve dealing with a hover tank. Respawn isn't talking about new modes yet, even in the roadmap. Judging by how Apex Legends launched, however, stealth launching new features or modes seems plausible. Respawn confirmed new legends are coming, and some references to them may have been dug up. The rumored legends are Octane and Watson, while Tesla, Trap, and Stim could refer to their abilities. Not that any of this matters to me, a person who only plays Brawl. No, I don't play any legends! I don't play. I played my dongers, just a little bit longer, that's right. On to the next story. Fortnite Live's organizers are being sued by Epic Games. The organizers of last weekend's Fortnite Live event are being sued by Epic Games. The event in Norwich, which wasn't an official Fortnite event, charged attendees up to 15 to 20 euros for the privilege. 15 euros, $20 for the privilege of riding one of 4 go-karts, climbing a wall, or playing some Fortnite. 2,800 people attended. The quality of our player experience is incredibly important to us, whether it's inside the game or at official public events like last year's Fortnite Pro-Am, an Epic Games spokesperson told Eurogamer. Epic Games was not in any way associated with the event that took place in Norway, and we've claimed to shoot claim against our organizers in the High Court of London. Over 9,000! Thank you for the hostini. It didn't take long for the event's Facebook page instantly to be filled with comments from angry customers, but exciting events Sean Lord, who organized Fortnite Live, rather boldly told the Eastern Daily Press that the event would return next year. We promise. Refunds were still offered, with legal proceedings looming. However, the future of Fortnite Live looks about as bleak as the event itself. Moving on. An elite dangerous pilot has been stuck in space for 3 damn months. An elite dangerous pilot, Commander Diluvian Ray's Cruz, has been stranded in space for 3 damn months. Ambitiously hoping to set a record for the furthest distance traveled from Sol, he has instead found himself trapped in the lifeless abyss beyond the edge of the Milky Way galaxy. No risking space madness. It took him over a month to reach that point. He's been stuck there since November. This week, rescue is finally in sight. It's being mounted by the funeral rats, which isn't too surprising. This player-created organization has rescued countless players, including one attempt thwarted by a cat. Kitty cat! Supplying stranded pilots with life-saving fuel. And they're exactly the kind of thing you would expect to exist out in space. When your car breaks down in the middle of nowhere, you can get help. So why not out there too? The fuel rats must be a bit sick of daredevil explorers. Quite a few pilots have struck out in unknowable reaches of space, setting records and getting stranded. Traveling beyond the galaxy seems a little bit easy bit, but the hard bit is getting back. And when players miscalculate their fuel consumption, it's the fuel rats that have to make the journeys that take hundreds of hours, 600 in this case, to save them. Cruz had beaten some old records on previous attempts, and on his 6th before disaster struck, he passed his personal best. Unfortunately, he got too eager, maybe a bit too cocky, and found himself unable to frame shift after burning all his fuel. The fuel rats rescue had been long and probably incredibly dull. Multiple commanders are involved to help refuel rescue ships, mine resources, and then get Cruz's ship running again. It took 3 days just to create the plan and work out the logistics. With 5 commanders, 2,576 tons of fuel, and 632 limpet mines, they set off, though only 2 of them will reach Cruz. You will be able to see the actual rescue on Twitchy Poos. But right now the stream is just Commander Highway Warrior hurtling through empty space beyond the galaxy. Things get pretty boring. The rescue will take place on February 23rd at 9 p.m. UTC. What is that? Ultimate Time
Yeah, Turner? Baby!
Sure. Ultimate Time Turner. That's what it says here. Cheers! Okay, so that was just courtesy of RPS by Fraser Brown. And last article is by Fraser Brown. Fortnite article. All 3 articles by Fraser Brown. Credit goes to Fraser Brown. Thank you. Oh, this just in. GG at not getting your partnership, you idiot. Just Earth is flat. Arnold! Jeez! Arnold!
GG, idiot.